Good evening, everyone. It's good to be back. Oh my goodness, looks like I've got a drinking problem. It's absolutely beautiful. Early fall day here in Michigan. I thought I would share with you some of the work that I had a chance to do today. I'm out on the back porch, not smoking a pipe, but another one of my Kentucky Fire Cures. Really enjoy those. It's absolutely gorgeous. Sun's going down. It's about 6 o'clock. It's about 60 degrees. I think we're supposed to get to 43 or 45 tonight. So it's going to get on down there. It'll be nice sleeping weather. I had a chance today to work on the greenhouse project. I already have, because I showed you, I had 2 of them already done. Small kits put together. But this was the big one. This was a greenhouse made of the metal poles, kind of a hoop house, I think they call it. I picked it up, I think 2 years ago. Some people were just getting rid of it, and they said, you come by and get the poles, you can have it. Well, what I found out is that all the poles are different. So once I put it together, I mean, the roof line went like this. I managed to cobble it together. Took some boards in the bottom, but put it up, got the plastic, and today I had my son-in-law and daughter-in-law and Arthur, my little grandson, came over to help. So we got it up, got one end of it done, I have the other end to go, but I just wanted to make a quick video, and at the end of this, I will tack on kind of some time-lapse video, a little video I took of just some comments I had here and there. It's been an interesting project. It is. I don't like the way they did the plastic. I do mention, I think, in the video, you would think that whenever they gave you plastic, it would be in a nice roll. You just roll it out. It was just folded in, I don't know, some kind of an odd origami style of folding. So undoing it and trying to get it to the right lengths to put across the top and the ends was somewhat of a feat of magic, but we managed to get it. So I'll show those here, and don't want to keep this video long. I think those are probably 5-10 minutes of some information there, but yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're having a good summer, or you had a good summer. Summer's coming to an end now. Fall. Yeah. Fall has always been a favorite time of mine. I get to wear dirt-colored shirts. I like earthy colors. I enjoy the change in the leaves. We're just starting to see those out this direction, if you could see out that direction where the greenhouse is. There's a lot of, I think it's birch, but maple trees. They all turn bright orange, yellow, and that's just gorgeous to look at. The birds have not been around as much these days, so I like watching them. But I do enjoy the pumpkins, pretty much everything about fall. I have always been a fan of fall. What follows it, however, I become less and less a fan of. The older I get, the less I want to shovel snow, and it just, last year wasn't too bad. I don't know, maybe there is something to global warming. We're getting nicer winters. If there is, I live in the perfect area because it's nice all year round. So if it stays like this for the next 100 years, I'll be set. But it is gorgeous. Just I don't know, seems like the different formation of clouds, the sun, the light of the sun seems different in the fall. It's kind of made me want to get my photography going again. I actually I used to do photography professionally. I had a chance to do some product photography, and I was doing some landscapes, and I did a couple weddings. But one thing one thing I didn't like was actually carrying all the glass around. That you carry around 3 or 4 lenses and a couple camera bodies and everything else, and it gets tiring. So I actually opted last year to use my phone. I have an iPhone 15, I think it is. I bought some of the lenses that go on the end. It's got a special case. You have the lenses, and to be honest with you, it takes just as good of pictures when you use some of the apps like Blackmagic Camera. Even this video, the basic video recording that comes with it, with an iPhone, you can just about do just as good of pictures. I mean, these are 45 megapixel pictures. My professional cameras, when they're $2,500 to $3,000 just for the body, not counting the lens. I mean, you're paying another $4,000 or $5,000 for the lens, but just for the body, and they'll shoot maybe 21 megapixels. I know the sensor is not as good on this, but you can get some camera apps, and if you know what you're doing, you can create some just stunning photography. Of course, photography today is not just about, well, I would say photography is about 3 things. One is about composition. If you understand the composition, that's a lot of it. 2, it's about the kit that you have. And if you have a camera and you're able to manipulate different times, you can use just about any kit. And the 3rd is processing. Most of the photography we see today is heavily processed. Photoshop, Lightroom. In fact, a lot of the pictures you take are not taken at one time. The pictures you see that are just amazing pictures, they take a picture in the morning. Usually they take one in the afternoon, and they take one at night, or golden hour, then they take one at night. And they'll combine those pictures together through mask, layers. It's an art just processing photography these days. So I found with a very small bag and a set of maybe 5 lenses, I got a couple of polarizing lenses and ND filters, wide angles and different things like that, telephoto lenses. I can do just as good with an iPhone. When you get one of the small external hard drives that plug into this, you can take video pictures, video at 4K, 60 frames per second. You can do just about anything you want. So it's much lighter. If I ever go back to Ireland, I meant this year in May to go to Wales. I was going to do a hiking trip through Wales with a friend of mine, and that didn't quite work out. He ended up getting sick, so we weren't able to go. Or his wife was sick, not him. His wife was sick, so we couldn't go. But yeah, I had a small bag of lenses and my phone, and I thought, this is going to be amazing. You add a handheld gimbal to it, even if you put it on a stand, you can take some amazing pictures, amazing video. And there's so many YouTube videos out there that just tell you how to do all this stuff. It's quite amazing. Today, you can learn anything. It's an excuse for people not to know certain things. I mean, we had my son years ago, his Xbox dropped and everything got stuck inside. It was making a particular noise. We Googled we YouTubed what the sound was making, and we found a video that showed exactly how to fix that exact issue. Most of the things I've learned in the last 15 years or so has been through YouTube. As far as how to do stuff, well, let's face it, usually I just make it up as I go. You'll see that in the video. Try to build the things in my head or do the things in my head. But ultimately, when I start going, it's kind of one step at a time. Just trying to figure it out. Well, I said this wasn't going to be a long video, and I still have the other videos to tack on to this. So I will say goodnight, finish my cigar, and put this onto that in my Premiere file and try and upload it. So, but again, have a great fall. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Hey everyone, welcome to Uncle David's Backyard Shenanigans. Today we're going to take this box of plastic and we're going to put it on this frame greenhouse. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, so this should be fun. All right, well, I've now leveled the greenhouse, the bottom of it. Maybe thinking I probably should have done that to start with. Yeah, that would have been a good idea. But it's a lot of undulating space here, so we do what we can. Again, making this up as I go. So now we're going to take all the edges off of the side points so that we don't pierce all the plastic. See how that goes. All right, if the building looks crooked, it's not my carpentry skills, it's the land, or it's the camera, we'll say. If you buy one of these, you would assume that it would come up in a giant roll, that you just unroll it and cut it. That's not true. It's all squared off and it's a giant pain to get undone. So I'm going to finish with that and we'll do a time lapse of dragging it over the top. The best part about doing this is it comes with bubble wrap. So you get to play with that. It is. It's like little firecrackers. I thought I would close this video, now that you've seen my shenanigans in the yard, with a question out there. Some of you may already have greenhouses. Does anyone know of a good way to heat a greenhouse in the winter? I'd like to use this particular greenhouse, not just for vegetables, maybe getting things started early in the spring, but it'd be great to have them through into the fall as well as in the summer. But I've wondered, is there a way to, maybe you can't do it with a plastic covered greenhouse like this. Maybe it has to be a glass greenhouse with some kind of special heating. But if you know of any kind of heating ideas of what could sustain crops in there over the winter, I'd love it if you drop me a line here or maybe a VR response, just VR response. I think it's just a VR, video response. So the video response, that doesn't make any sense. Anyways, if you can think of any way of heating a greenhouse, you know of anything, or point me to a video, that would that'd be helpful. So thanks for watching, and again, have a great night.